Okay. Anyone hear me? Yeah, okay. So, hello everyone. My name is Monotape from Vietnam, and today I'm gonna break down how I make my track Vietnam Radio, which is out now on Spinnin Records Asia, and I'm really proud to be one of the first artists to sign with Spinnin Records and be the first artist to bring a song with Vietnamese lyrics on Spinnin Records. And today I'm gonna walk through all the process how I make this track. Anyone hear feedback? Yeah, and some feedback, right? What flag on? Okay. Yeah. So before I go to the project, I got a question to ask me about how I got signed with Spinnin and how this track coming. So back to April 2019, I want to make a tech house inspired track with some Vietnamese lyrics. So I come up with the first idea here, like with the vocal, record my own voice saying Vietnamese say here. So you can hear the first demo here. Yeah, this is the first version of this song. Like the vocal was my own voice saying Vietnamese say here, because I think it's fun. So I just record with my broken iPhone. Yeah, so at this time I was not so really happy with the vocal because it's very terrible. Yeah, my voice is not so good, and I recorded with broken iPhone. So I just leave this project here and and start some project. And in April 2019, I have a studio session with all the Hot Panda Media members, include Tanky Sune, Get Loose, and Olipi. And in this session, Tanky Sune just sent me this is the voice of Vietnam, and which means đây là tiếng nói Việt Nam in Vietnamese. So I'm very impressed by the sample, and because it reminds me to the memory, I always wake up at 6 a.m. and listen to this voice on my radio. I think that's the right sample to put into this track. So I asked Tanky Sune to send me the sample, and I make the whole track around it. Yeah, so let's take a look into the project. Yeah, okay, so let's take a look into my project. And here's the project of Vietnam Radio. Everything sounds okay, right? Okay, so let's take a look into the project. And the first thing I want to talk is the drop. Yeah, so you can see the drop is, as you can hear, the drop is quite simple, like because it's a tech house track influence. So what I focus about is the drum, the bass line, and catchy elements, which is lead melodies. So the first thing I want to talk about is the drum. You can take a look here. The drum is quite simple. It have a kick, a clap, and an open hi-hat. In this track, I use an 808 open hi-hat as a crash because I think it will make the drum more stronger than use a normal 909 crash. So here's you can hear the main element of the drum. And then to make the drum more interesting, I got some percussion and some weird sample like this. Yeah, have Tom here. Yeah, kind of hip hop ad-lib, some percussion, and even some sound from an Austin Martin. Yeah. Yeah, and I have some feel here after maybe 16 and 8 bar. Yeah, we have some snare feel here. And after 16 bars, I have a different snare feel. Oh. Yeah, so we can hear the whole drum here. Oh. Yeah, I also have some cowbell here. Yeah, so that's the whole drum in drop. About the processing, I'm not use much effects, like only some EQ for the clap. Yeah, only some EQ to cut the low end. Yeah, I almost use only EQ on every track just to leave the low end for the sub to make the track more cleaner and it's easier to push it louder. So that's the whole drum. And the next thing we wanna to look is the bass line. So this is the bass line group here. Yeah, I have to freeze it and export all the bass to one stage because my computer is too weak and I can't run the whole project with all the effects on Livestreaming. I don't want to say goodbye to my CPU. So you can hear the bass line solo here. Yeah, so the bass line is made of 2 layers. One comes from a serum. Yeah, you can see I only use some EQ to cut some unwanted frequencies and more EQ. Whoa, wait. Hey. Yeah, and another EQ to like decrease some resonance, which I don't want in the bass. You can hear the bass without the processing. Yeah, and the second layer is made of massive, I think. Yeah, I freeze and it's lot here. Now let's see. Can we take? Yeah. The second layer is made of massive and the processing is only some EQ. I use isotope tracks to distort it a little bit and some EQ. Yeah, sorry I can't show you right now because it's freezing and I lost my massive. So that's the bass line. And under the bass line, I have a sub. We can listen to it here. Oh, I think you can. Yeah, if you use headphone or stereo monitor, you can hear it more clearly. Yeah. And the sub is made of two layers. And the first is, yeah, I call it sub solo. Yeah, it's as the name is very low. You can hear it. Yeah, and another layer sub is the same as the sub very low, but play at maybe yeah one octave higher. You can hear it here. Yeah, to process this sub, I don't use too much effect. It's only some saturation and an EQ, so an level to sidechain the bass to the kick. So yeah, you can hear the whole bass again. Yeah. Let's listen to the drum and bass. Yeah. Yeah, so after writing the drum and the bass, I start finding one catchy melodies. And this is a successful lead you can hear in the track. Yeah, and I got questions on Instagram about how I create this dope lead saxophone sound. So yeah, and you will be surprised because it's very simple. Um, I use this. I created this the saxophone list. Oh, not really create, but I chopped the some saxophone loop to create the melody I want, and yeah, you can see here. Yeah, it's originally from a loop on Sprite. I fixed, then I chop it to make the melody I want. And about the process, I have the first thing I put in is auto tune. Yeah, we have an auto tune from Waze because I want the sample to more in pitch, like you can hear this lead without the auto tune here, and with auto tune. Yeah, about the process, I have some EQ. Yeah, I have low cut here to cut the low end, some ODT to compress this lead more and boost the highs. Uh, I have jazz to distort this lead a little bit, and we have some dimension expander to make the lead more wider, a reverb, and some filters, well, which I use on the build. Yeah, and sidechain. So yeah, I feel when I produce track, I feel that this lead is still miss something in the low end or with the mid. So I add another layer, which is a flute, and play the same melody. You can listen to it here. Yeah, so you can hear the whole lead. It sounds like this. The flute I don't process it too much. I only use an EQ. Yeah, still cut the low end to leave the low end for the sub, and I decrease some resonance here. You can listen to the resonance. And as you can see here, I duplicate the flute channel to 2 channels, or one pan to the right, one pan to the left, and then delay the right channel a little bit, like about 15 milliseconds to create the harsh effect. And it make you feel like the flute is on the sides, like it's not in front of your head, but in the two sides of your ear. Yeah, so it makes the list more wider. Yeah, so we have a drum, bass line, and a catchy elements. And yeah, after that, I want to make the whole drop more interesting. So we have some ear candies here. The first thing is the brass stuff to give more impact to the drop, like this. Yeah, we have gunshot sample here. I don't think I use this, but yeah. Oh. This combination makes the drop more impact when you start from the drop. Yeah, I have some water drop sample here, just to fill the space between some melody and the other percussion of drum. Yeah, some reverse brass, I think. And yeah, we have some laser here because I really love laser. So yeah, you can hear the whole lick with some ear candies sounds like this. Yeah, in the second half of the drop, I have some sample here. Oh, somebody just tell me to say some Vietnamese, so yeah. Hello mọi người. Xin chào mọi người. Yeah, so let's back into English. So that's the whole drop. We have a drum, the bass line, catchy melody, and some ear candies. Oh, one thing I forgot is the vocal sample I used in the second half of the drop. We can hear.
Đây là tiếng nói Việt Nam, Hà Nội. Đây là tiếng nói. Đây là tiếng nói, đây Việt Nam. Đây là tiếng nói Hà Nội.
Yeah, so in the second half of the drop, I want to use some vocal chop because I love using vocal chop. like maybe all my track, I use the Photoshop in all my track. Yeah. So about the effects, we have some effect here is like Siren from 808 Mafia. Yeah, this track will export at one stem because yeah, as I said before, my computer is so weak and it can handle everything. So that's a whole drop, I think. Yeah, next we move to the breakdown. Yeah, which I call it the bridge. Let's see here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the breakdown is very simple too. Like it's only have the kick. Yeah, yeah. In the breakdown, I shorten the kick like it has less low end than the kick in the drop because I want to decrease the energy of the breakdown to make the drop more stronger and have more impact. So you can hit this kick in the breakdown is quite short and weak. Yeah, we still have a clap here, another clap. Oh, so sorry, it's a open hi-hat. Yeah, fuck me. Yeah, a class using an 808 open hi-hat. Add some percussion. Yeah. And oh, we also have some shaker in the second half of the breakdown. Yeah, and a crash and reverse crash. Yeah, and the bass line, I use the same bass line as the drop, but I don't use the sub because I still want to decrease the energy of the breakdown to the drop, so I only use the upper layer of the bass line. Yeah, and it doesn't have sub. Yeah, about the instrument, I don't use anything but the brass stuff here. Yeah, and we have a Vietnam radio sample here, which is translate to English. This is the voice of Vietnam and broadcasting from Hanoi. Even here.
Đây là tiếng nói Việt Nam, Việt Nam, Việt Nam, phát thanh từ Hà Nội, Hà Nội, Hà Nội, Hà Nội, Hà Nội. Đây là tiếng nói Việt Nam, Việt Nam, Việt Nam, Việt Nam, Việt Nam.
And I use, well, let's see. I have a vocal effects here. It's like just I chop one vocals and loop it to sound like this. Yeah, I just want to make something more interesting in the breakout, so yeah, we have this. That's the whole breakdown here. Yeah, so let's move to the build up. Yeah, the build up. We have the two build ups, one here and one here. The two build ups are the same, so Yeah, let's take a look into the first build up. Oh, sorry because sorry about my English. Yeah, let's take a look back into the drum in the build up. I have clap here. We have one clap here. Oh, I add another clap in the build up. Wow. I don't remember I use this. Have an open hi-hat, a crash as the drum and breakdown, some percussion. Yeah, the build is quite simple. Like every dance track, it have some drum and yeah, a narrow. You can listen to it here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, another snare using a hip hop snare, I think. Yeah, it's from Sony Dio sample pack. We have some shaker here. Yeah, oh, I add another snare here. So that's the whole drum in the drop. And one thing I want to talk about the build up is to like decrease the energy of the build up. I often use unless my plugin from Data Light. You can see here. Yeah, you can see the license is to get loose. Shout out to get loose for give me this excellent SD. Yeah. So unless my plugin gives you more reverb and a filter to cut off more the low and give more reverb to the drum and the build, so you can make the drop more harder and have more impact when using it, I think. Yeah, the bass line, yeah. We have the same bass line. And in the build up, I start to introduce the melody using the filter here. Yeah, I'm using the high cut filter to introduce the lead melody. We have the same, we have everything. No, not everything, but almost everything in the drop, the same as the drop. Have a main sample vocal here.
Đây là tiếng nói Việt Nam, Việt Nam, Việt Nam, Việt Nam, Việt Nam, Việt Nam, Việt Nam.
And vocal effects here.
Đây là tiếng nói Việt Nam, Việt Nam, Việt Nam, Việt Nam.
About the effects, I have some downlifter, another one, and then white noise whip, and some rider. Yeah, so that's the whole build up. Yeah, let's take Listen one more time. Yeah, about the intro and outro, I use everything same as a drop. Like I use the same all the drum from the drop to make the intro. I think. Yeah, and after 8 bars, I add some bass line. Yeah, so that's the whole process. The whole processing is about how I make this track Vietnam Radio. Do you guys have any questions? Oh, told me to say Vietnamese. Yeah. Okay. Xin chào mọi người. Do you guys have any questions? Just comment so I can read it. And by the way, I will do a Vietnamese version of this breakdown for all of you Vietnamese guys. You can speak Vietnamese, I don't understand. Oh, I can't speak Vietnamese. Yeah, tôi có thể nói tiếng Việt mà. But we are live on Spinnin Records Asia, so yeah, I have to use English. Also, my English is not good. Favorite sync plugin? Oh, wow. Favorite sync plugin? I love Zero Massive. How much time do you need to finish the track? Oh, not really remember. Maybe 1 or 2 weeks for the whole idea, and maybe another week to mix and master it. Làm video cho mang đậm đà bản sắc dân tộc. Oh no, I don't know how to produce video, to be honest.
Ông phải chém.
Oh, any new track to show? Oh, this time I can't show you something I'm working on. Yeah, sorry. Wow, I'm not lying. I don't know how to produce in a house. Where to find the vocal? Oh, I talk about it in the first video. Like, I got the sample from Tankisune. Yeah, south to Tankisune and Galus ODP for having this session with me. Oh, do you work on different projects at the same time? Yeah, I working on some few different projects. What software you use on Mac? Oh, I'm using Ableton. Which artists are your musical influence and why? Oh, maybe the artist who influenced me the most is Tommy, I think. Yeah, I really love how he processes his drums and make the drums so groovy. So I listen to his track a lot and try to make my drum more to sound groovy as his track. I think. How can your mix be so clean? Oh, I think to make the mix clean, I think the important things is use the EQ on everything to cut the low and leave the low for sub. Like you can see, I use EQ on everything except the kick and the bass. Like I always want the low end is only carried by the kick and sub. Yeah, so I'm in here. Yeah, everything I only use EQ to cut the low end I think that's the important tips to make the mix more cleaner. Which artist do you want to collab with on the spinning label? I really want to have a chance to collab with Miss Bell and Weasel. Yeah, I really love their music, and they always bring good vibes to his music. So yeah, and they produce house music too. So I really want to have a chance to collab with Miss Bell and Weasel. Another one's maybe Oliver Heldens. Yeah, Oliver Heldens got me into future house and the house music in general before Chami. You know Wiener House? Yes, I know. I'm Vietnamese. Can you recommend which scenes is the best? Oh, I don't think there is the best scenes in the world. It depends on your workflow, on like depend on what you like. I love Serum and Massive because I can easily working on this synthesizer, but there are more synthesizers you can use like Silent or Diva or even a hardware scene. Please, how many Vietnamese producers have signed for Spinning Records? Um, in this EP, Vietnam New Breed EP, we have me, Goldest, and Darius to sign with Spinning Records. Yeah, I know. Yeah, maybe that's all. Do you have Weeble scenes on the track? No, actually, have favorite music genre for inspiration. Inspiration besides house, or maybe besides house music, I also listen to a lot of pop music and hip hop also. Oh, we have questions. How did you meet and sign with Spinning Records? Oh, that's a whole, or maybe a little long story. I met Spinning Record for the first time when I go to Malaysia. I attend to Wired Music 2018, right? 18 or 19? Oh, sorry. I attend to Wired Music 2019 in Malaysia, and that's when I first met Spinning Record and sent them some demos. And after maybe about a year, and at Riot Music Week Vietnam session 2019 in 1900, I met them again and sent them this demo. And about a month later, they emailed me to talk about signing this track into the EP with other Vietnamese artists. Maybe that's the story. Do you think Vietnam producers can play outside Vietnam Asia? Yeah, we can. I know a lot of great Vietnamese producers, and some of them already have some really release on other international levels. Like you can check out Tenkisune and Olipi. Yeah. Oh, hello, Tenkisune. He's joining with us. Can you make Sweden progressive house? I used to make some melodic progressive house before, but right now I'm only produce some kind of house music, tech house music, like kick hard club stuff. So that's a whole process about how I make this track. And maybe the last thing I want to talk is shout out to every DJs who support my music and this latest single. Shout out to Danik, Get Loose, and Ray Republic for playing Vietnam radio on their radio show and some virtual festival. Some tips for young producers like you. I think just try to learn a lot about music production. Like back in the days when I was a high school kid, I just spend all my free time to watch tutorial on YouTube or watch other live stream from great producers. FL Studio and Ableton, yeah, absolutely. It is hard working to do producer, bro. Yeah, it's very hard. I can tell. Who inspired you to become a music producer? The first one who inspired me to music production is River. I remember when I was in high school. That's the first time. The first time I watched some beat making video of Rivers, and this is the first time I know what music production is. And yeah, I think it's really cool to produce some music on the computer. So I just go to the internet and looking for some research about music production. So yeah, everything start from this. Make a Vietnamese breakdown, bro. Yeah, sure. I will make a Vietnamese version of this breakdown. Which tutorial do you follow? I watch a live stream from Virtual. He's one of the best producers in the world, in my opinion. Which Vietnamese artist do you like? Get Loose, ODP, Tan Kitsune, BB Chai, Stagey. Yeah, all the Hot Panda family members. Yeah, so yeah, it's almost an hour. So I have to turn off the stream now. If you guys have more questions, just send me a message on my Facebook fan page or Instagram or Twitter. Yeah, anything. I will answer all of your questions. And thank you for the stream. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter, and follow Spinning Record Asia too. Yeah, thank you for tonight. Goodbye.
Yep.
Bye bye mọi người nha.
Thanks for being here, brother.
Phát thanh từ Hà Nội.